The Department of Education is the biggest agency in the bureaucracy with over 1 million employees, more than 900,000 teachers, 15 million students, and a budget of close to 8 trillion pesos for its operations and needs. Thus, it cannot be allowed to remain without a leader given the scope of its impact and the hundreds of thousands of lives that depend on it. PTV's Kenneth Paciente dwells on the president under the gun to fill out the void left by his vice president and erstwhile education chief.
Following the resignation of Vice President Sara Duterte as DepEd Secretary, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. emphasized the selection process for the next Secretary of Education is ongoing. He pointed out the DepEd should not be left without a leader as it is too important a government agency.
We cannot leave it open. Ang importante yung trabaho nila. We cannot just leave it like that na nakatiwangwang dun sa na walang secretary. Kaya't minamadali ko lahat. Sinasabi ko, bigyan niyo ako ng maraming pangalan. Ano mong gusto natin? What do we need? Tignan natin na mabuti ulit where the status of the DepEd.
Although the president has not been given any name yet, he ensured that a worthy individual will be placed in the post. The palace will announce it before the end of the week.
What is now required? Ano pa ba ang kailangan gawin? So, what do we need? We need an educator? Do we need an administrator? Do we need an accountant? What do we need? And that's what we're trying to determine right now.
VP Sara has not even told the president the reason for her resignation from her previous post. But how is the Uniteam Coalition following the steps of the vice? The president has this to say.
Depende kung saan siya papanig. That will determine whether or not that will be the biggest change in the unit team. Na kung mawala sa unit team si Inday Sara, yun ang pinakamalaking change kung sakali man. The unit team is still there. And if you look at the structure of the parties that ran together in the last election, that really hasn't changed.
When the president was asked for a reaction regarding to the alleged plans of former President Rodrigo Duterte, Davao City Mayor Baste Duterte, and Congressman Paulo Duterte to run for the Senate in the 2025 midterm elections, he insists they have the right to do so as the Philippines is a free country. But it is still too early to discuss this because a lot more can happen before the elections.
The only real situation will become clear in October sa filing. Then we will see really kung tatakbo ba talaga, sino ba talagang tatakbo, kanino sasama, what are the parties involved, which parties are in alliance with which. Yun lang natin makikita sa Oktubre. So all of these announcements, well, tignan natin kung matutuloy pagdating ng Oktubre.
VP Sara herself said that her father and siblings are gearing up to seek Senate seats in the 2025 midterm elections. Kenneth Paciente from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.